Step into a cottage world where blush and mint drift together like a quiet morning breeze, wrapping every corner in softness and charm. This is a space that feels lovingly lived in, where every detail carries warmth, comfort, and a sense of gentle beauty. Here, the rooms do not try too hard. They glow with graceful simplicity, vintage touches, and a peaceful rhythm that invites you to slow down and breathe a little deeper. It is the kind of home that feels both elegant and deeply personal, as if it has been collected through stories, memories, and soft everyday moments. In this dreamy cottage journey, we will explore how blush and mint can transform a home into something magical, cozy, and inspiring. If you love beautiful decor ideas that feel attainable and heartfelt, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below with your favorite cottage color. The entryway opens like a soft promise, greeting every visitor with quiet grace and a sense of belonging. Blush-tone details and mint accents breathe freshness into the space, while a worn bench, woven basket, and pale floral arrangement create an atmosphere that feels tender and familiar. There is a delicate charm in the way the light moves here, touching the walls, the floor, and the small decorative objects with a gentle glow. Nothing feels loud or crowded. Instead, the room speaks in a calm voice, offering beauty through simplicity and thoughtful arrangement. A cozy cottage entryway should feel like an embrace at the door, and this one does exactly that with softness, elegance, and lived-in warmth. It invites you to imagine coming home after a long day and feeling instantly rested. Blush brings a tender kind of comfort, one that settles into the room like a gentle memory. It appears in cushions, throws, flowers, and fabric, creating a mood that feels romantic without becoming overwhelming. The space glows with softness and quiet grace. In a lived-in cottage, blush works best when it feels natural and layered, not staged or overly polished. Its beauty comes from the way it rests against creamy whites, pale woods, and faded vintage pieces, adding warmth to every surface it touches. This color creates a feeling of care, as though the home has been lovingly prepared for peaceful mornings and slow evenings. It is elegant in the most effortless way, giving the space a refined sweetness that never loses its comfort. Mint enters the cottage like a breath of fresh air, carrying a quiet calm that softens the entire room. Its gentle green tone adds clarity and lightness, creating a refreshing balance against blush and cream accents. The result feels airy, peaceful, and deeply inviting. This color works beautifully in spaces that need a little more openness and ease. Whether it appears on painted furniture, ceramic pieces, or subtle fabric details, mint brings a soothing presence that keeps the decor from feeling too sweet. It gives the room a graceful freshness. In a cozy cottage, mint does more than decorate a space. It helps shape the atmosphere, making every corner feel cared for, restful, and softly bright. It is the kind of color that quietly transforms a room without ever demanding attention. Flowers soften a cottage more than any other detail, bringing life, fragrance, and gentle movement into the room. In blush and mint decor, floral patterns feel especially natural, as if the space has borrowed its beauty from a quiet garden just beyond the window. A floral arrangement on a table, a printed cushion on a sofa, or a faded botanical curtain can change the mood of the entire home. These details create a sense of romance and freshness that feels elegant, but still warm and lived in. When florals are used with care, they make the cottage feel timeless and personal, full of small stories and peaceful charm. The room becomes more than decorated. It feels gently blooming, as though every corner has been touched by spring. Seating is where the cottage truly begins to feel lived in, because this is the place where comfort becomes visible. A soft sofa, a fabric armchair, or a tucked-away window seat can make blush and mint feel even more graceful, wrapping the room in a sense of ease and welcome. In a cozy cottage, the seating area should look layered and effortless, with cushions, throws, and textures that invite you to linger a little longer. The beauty is not in perfection, but in the feeling that someone has thoughtfully made the space ready for rest, conversation, and quiet moments. When styled well, the seating area becomes the emotional center of the home, carrying both elegance and warmth. It is where the cottage mood feels most complete, balancing softness, charm, and the timeless comfort of a room meant to be enjoyed every day. Vintage layers give a cottage its soul, adding depth, memory, and a sense of history that feels beautifully human. In blush and mint tones, these layers can appear through old frames, embroidered linens, carved wood, and softly faded finishes that make the room feel rich without feeling heavy. The charm lies in how these pieces work together, creating a space that feels collected over time rather than designed all at once. Every surface seems to hold a quiet echo of another season, another story, another gentle moment lived in the home. This layered look brings elegance through texture and patina, allowing the cottage to feel warm, personal, and deeply comforting. It is a style that honors age and beauty together, making the space feel timeless in the most graceful way. Quiet corners give a cottage its most intimate moments, turning unused space into a small retreat for reflection and calm. A reading chair, a petite side table, or a softly styled shelf in blush and mint can make the room feel personal, restful, and beautifully balanced. These corners are never meant to overwhelm the eye. Instead, they whisper with gentle detail, offering comfort through the layering of texture, light, and a few meaningful decor pieces that seem to belong exactly where they are. In a cozy lived-in cottage, these small spaces matter deeply because they add soul to the home. They remind us that beauty does not always need to be grand. Sometimes it is found in the quiet places where life slows down. Painted accents bring a cottage to life in a quiet and graceful way, adding color without disturbing the softness of the space. A mint cabinet, a blush stool, or a hand-painted frame can become a subtle focal point, giving the room character and a sense of gentle artistry. These details feel especially beautiful in a lived-in cottage because they suggest care, creativity, and a love for small, beautiful things. The paint may be slightly worn or matte in finish, but that only adds to the charm, making the home feel more authentic and lovingly maintained. When blush and mint appear in painted pieces, they help tie the room together with elegance and harmony. The result is a space that feels colorful, yet calm, stylish, yet deeply comforting, decorative, yet never overdone. Lighting changes everything in a cottage, turning simple decor into something tender and cinematic. Soft lamps, diffuse daylight, and warm glowing corners make blush and mint appear even more graceful, giving the room a feeling of calm elegance as the day begins to fade. In a cozy lived-in home, gentle light does more than brighten the space. It softens edges, highlights textures, and wraps every detail in a mood that feels comforting, intimate, and quietly magical. The room seems to breathe more slowly under that glow. This is the kind of light that makes a home feel restful at any hour, as though the cottage is always ready to welcome you with warmth. It creates an atmosphere where beauty feels natural, not forced, and every corner appears touched by a little peace. Personal touches are what turn a pretty cottage into a truly beloved home, because they bring the owner's story into the room. A framed photo, a handmade vase, a favorite book, or a treasured heirloom can make blush and mint feel even more meaningful and alive. These small details soften the space with memory and emotion, adding warmth that no store-bought arrangement can fully create. They remind us that the most beautiful homes are not only decorated well, but also filled with the quiet evidence of real life and affection. In a blush and mint cottage, personal pieces complete the atmosphere with grace and sincerity. They give the home its soul, making every corner feel intimate, welcoming, and gently unforgettable. And so the blush and mint cottage settles into its final impression, leaving behind a feeling of comfort, elegance, and quiet enchantment. Every room, every texture, and every gentle detail works together like a soft melody, creating a home that feels warmly remembered long after you leave it. This is the beauty of a lived-in cottage. It does not need perfection to feel magical. It only needs softness, care, and a palette that speaks in whispers rather than shouts, inviting the heart to rest inside its calm and graceful story. If this dreamy cottage journey inspired you, please subscribe to Dreamy Decor, like this video, and share your favorite blush and mint moment in the comments. Your support helps us create more beautiful and budget-friendly home inspiration for you.